Good morning. I have something to share. I am Judith Ridley, founder and creator of the Nutrition Wellness Plate. I am a holistic health and wellness coach, as well as a wellness advocate for doTERRA essential oils. Do I have tea for you? Let me get some more water. I need it. So, I don't know if anyone has ever experienced brain fog. I have chronic sinusitis, and let me be precise, from September 29th, I have had some of the worst headaches, but it was a headache that I honestly have never experienced before. So I said, okay, let me check my blood pressure. Check my blood pressure. It was 150/96. My blood pressure is 117/77. And yes, I do take blood pressure meds. So I'm like, that's alarming for me, because if someone who always have a lower blood pressure, and I'm a big advocate for listening, honoring the voice of your body. My body is telling me something is wrong, but I have no idea what. So me, with my little knowledge, my investigative knowledge or detective knowledge, I started ruling out checking my blood sugar, checking my blood pressure. My blood pressure started doing like an up, down. It never stayed high. It never leveled off back to its normal reading. It just I get up in the morning. That's from resting. I would get up in the mornings and I would take my blood pressure, and it would be 149/98 and a heart rate of 87. Now, I just woke up. Think about that. So I kept checking it, and I'm wondering, well, what's going on? Let me go to the doctor. This was my experience at the doctor. Went to the doctor. By the way, this is my alkaline water. This is ginger, everything digestive aid from doTERRA. And this is lemon, everything alkalizing from doTERRA. So I went to the doctor yesterday, and he said, "Hi, Miss Ridley, how are you?" And I said, "You know what, I'm great. Just one problem. I have been having this headache." I didn't get another word in. He said, are you taking a blood pressure medication?" "Yes, I am." "What's the reading?" 150 is the highest, over sometimes 98. And my lowest was 124/89, which is still not me. And my body was telling me that something was wrong, though I couldn't figure out if it was my sinus. I'm not sure what it felt like. So he said to me, "Oh, so you know what we could do? We could adjust your blood pressure medication. That means you need more medication." So I said, "Okay, so I want to tell you what the headache that I'm experiencing feels like. It feels like you have 2x4s on the side of my head, and you're trying to smush it together until it explodes. Oh boy, we can't have that. We just have to change your medication." So I said, "But you don't think we really need to look into it and find out what's the root cause for the sudden increase in blood pressure?" "Oh, yeah, I know, it's your diet. It's your diet. Too much salt. I said, I am a vegan, and I am a 80-20% high raw. Juice, smoothies, salads. And I would make soups, vegan soup with dehydrated mushrooms or broccoli, and there's no sodium apart from what's natural that comes in the whole food that I'm consuming." Oh, that's really good that you're eating like that. So you know what? It's your family. It's your genetics. Yes, we just have to increase your blood pressure. So I said to him, "Why do I feel like you're not hearing me?" "Oh, no. Again, I would like to show you. The pain starts from here." "Oh, no, that is definitely not your sinus. You need to see a neurologist." So I said, okay, all right. By this, I resorted to silence. It was a good visit, if I'm going to be grateful and look at the positive. I had an EKG, which was normal. I had a heart ultrasound, which was normal. I had I think it's VDI carotid assessment to check if I have blockage in my upper or lower extremities. Everything was normal. So beautiful. So again, here's a lesson. Sometimes we get really pissed off, but there is sometimes a message in the mess. I did learn some things that everything else is firing off great. So I came home and I decided to go inwards. I said, you know what? I am not putting off not wanting to go to the neurologist, but here's what I'm going to try first. I am going to do some facial steams. I went into my DoTERRA book and I looked up for sinusitis. It said you needed rosemary, thyme, peppermint, eucalyptus. Guess what? I only have two. I have rosemary and I have rosemary and peppermint. So I boiled my 3 cups of water, put it in my stainless steel bowl. I drop in my rosemary and I drop in my peppermint. Then I got a huge towel and I steamed for 15 minutes. This is no pretense. This is not a commercial. I immediately felt the pressure dissipating. Again, I immediately felt the pressure dissipating from my head. I had such a brain fog that if you're telling me something and I realize that I'm going to have to put a little brain power in it, I'm dismissive because I couldn't think. That was just last night. I also learned something else from doTERRA, reflexology. So the bottom of your feet is the pathway to every nerve in your body, every organs. It's like your mouth. You put everything in here. It's the first start of digestion. Your foot, the bottom of your feet, is the ideal pathway to your nervous system. So what I did, I looked up and I realized not your big toe, the other 4 is the connection to your teeth and your sinuses. Now your maxillary area right around here, it was so terrible that I had all my teeth up here. Everything hurt. It was so bad. So what I did, I combined the peppermint, the rosemary, and coconut fractionated oil. So it's a carrier oil that when added, it absorbs quicker into your body. I did that and I rubbed it on those 4 toes and on both feet, not the big toe, just the other 4. I massaged it in. I added a little bit of tea tree around here for my ears because even my ear hurt. I'm normally a person that when I go to bed, I sleep for 2 hours and then I wake up and I have to either drink water, go to the bathroom and go back to bed. I slept for 5 hours straight. So clear, so good. I got up this morning, I repeated the 15-minute face steam. I added breathe. Breathe is for respiratory treatment. I am an ex-smoker. I have COPD. Now, when I was diagnosed, I couldn't go up a flight of stairs. So he gave me all this medication and said, the pulmonologist said, you will have to take this. I don't know. I can't remember if it was Trelegy or which one. I am not going to fib. I started using it was a powder thing, so I know it's steroid based, and I would put it in my mouth and it would be grainy and I would have to drink a lot of water or else I would have a sore throat. So I said, I invested in something very simple, meditation. I started meditating and I started doing a lot of deep breathing practice. I'm a big believer in the power of the breath. That helped me tremendously. I did studies on how to cope with COPD. It also has a psychological issue where if you have a flare up and you feel you can't breathe, then you're going to like pass out. So I did my inner work. I have not taken that. I added the breathe. This morning, oh, what an experience it was. So I am here to say that we will always need doctors. But they're natural things. So the medications that they give us, they're synthetic. Why? Because they do derive from the plant, but they add so much emulsifiers and fillers, and it's no longer natural. It's no longer in its natural state. But doTERRA oil is 70% stronger than, let's say, the orange. Have you ever wondered when you peel an orange, your hands get oily from the outside of the orange? That is what they have in the bottle. It's 100% pure. I am sharing because I have experienced the benefits of these oils. Journey with me. I am going to, as I learn and as I experience, I am going to share, because this is a part of my humble mission to heal the world in as natural state as possible. So when I heal me, I heal you. Trust and journey with me as I share the stories of my holistic health coaching journey. It is so beautiful. It is great. I mean, had I gone to the doctor yesterday and I just said, okay, my blood pressure is very high. And he said, okay, Miss Ridley, we're going to up your meds. And I go, okay, doctor, thank you very much. And I take them and I come home. I'm normally dizzy because I have vertigo. And that's something I'm also treating holistically as well. And it is working. That's another time for some more tea. But had I just taken the medication, the prescription with the higher dosage and come home, who knows? I could be driving one day and just bottom out. My blood pressure could be so low that I would have an accident. A wellness advocate. We have to advocate for ourselves. You know what he told me? He said, Google it. You know that your family is what caused you to have high blood pressure. My family is a family of diabetes. I reversed my own diabetes from eating whole foods and living holistically. It's not perfect. We all fall off the scale sometimes. But yes, it can be done. I used to be insulin dependent. So I know I'm talking in tangents, but stay with me while I conclude to say, yes, I am a holistic health and wellness coach and a wellness advocate for doTERRA essential oils. I stand behind these oils. I really do. And as I learn, I will share, and I would love for you to journey with me. You can always DM me or message me any health concerns you have that you would like me to talk about and share about with using the oils or living holistically with healing yourself with food and in the natural state. So I am here. Jump on in. Ask me any questions. And what I don't know, I will research and I will get back to you, because I do not profess to know everything. But even this lavender, the other new thing I've been doing, cypress is everything circulation, this oil. I've been combining cypress and lavender under the ball of my feet. And the ball of your feet in Chinese reflexology says, this is your lungs. I used to wake up at night, with a little cough, or when I get up in the morning, I would have to clear my throat because I feel that there is some mucus or there's something there. I have not experienced that. I am not pretending. I am not pretending at all. There is power and healing in the natural. There is. So I'm sure I will be back again pretty soon. I just finished steaming, so I'm all like, gonna take a shower. And in my shower, I'm gonna drop some peppermint and let that hot water just diffuse that in the shower as an added bonus. Until such time, I am living my best life one day at a time, being holistic, trying to be mindful, loving it, and I'm embracing the fact that sharing is caring. I'll see you again soon, sometime, very, very soon. Bye for now. I love you all, and I've always said, we get to choose. I could have taken the medication yesterday and go, okay, all right, that's going to bring my blood pressure down, still not knowing what the root cause is. But I chose to come home and tried my essential oils. More on that topic very soon. Stay tuned. I love you as much as I love me, and that is a heck of a lot. See you soon. Bye.